Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash continues to be in this consolidation here, and the move up looks corrective so far. So we continue to have no confirmation that price is already in the fifth wave. My view is if anybody tries to bet here on the long side, the relevant support level is $182 against which the risk can be measured, because in the current structure, which is likely an ABC structure, so in a bearish context, A, B, C. In previous videos, we took a look at the longer term chart as well. An ABC structure in a wave 4 probably, that there is a chance for one more high, but really only as long as we're holding that $182 level. That is the 50% Fibonacci retracement. And the C wave should have 5 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 4 doesn't need to come all the way to 182, but it can, okay? It can. And as long as it's holding 182, the fifth wave is a likely option. However, if you consider the context of this chart and the context of this coin, which has never rallied in an impulse, it's always only rallied in corrections, and it has lost 98% of value against Bitcoin over the years, then yeah, it's certainly not a chart with a very bullish context. Okay, now still you can of course bet on the long side if you like to. That's entirely up to you anyway, and I see a possible Elliott Wave setup here as well to trade a fifth wave. But just be aware that at the moment we're basically in the middle of a nominal target of around $395 and the relevant support at $182. So reward to risk is pretty miserable here. If price goes down any lower, then yeah, reward to risk will be favorable again, yeah, more favorable. But this was already a profitable entry point. If anybody used this support area to scale in, maybe bear in mind it is highlighted in orange to indicate the risk due to chart context, which is generally fairly bearish, or at least uncertain and unclear, because again, Bitcoin Cash has never rallied in an impulse and has never outperformed Bitcoin. If we look at this structure, we're still in this wedge pattern. You normally would expect that these wedge patterns do break out to the upside. At the moment, I have no indication it's doing that. It's touching the ceiling here, yes, but there is no strong indication it's already breaking out. So it could very well come down a little lower. And as I suggested in previous videos, for a wave 4, the ideal target is typically the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. Here we talk about $209. Yeah, that is typically an ideal target. If you talk about probabilities, in most cases, a wave 4 would come to the 38.2 Fib level. Sometimes the 23.6, sometimes the 50%. Anything beyond the 50% typically leads to a failure, and it failed to create a 5-wave move to the upside here, yeah, which would be an impulse, but it would be embedded in a larger 3-wave correction. So that's essentially what I'm watching for. I mean, the idea is still that this could be a C wave to the downside. If we follow Bitcoin, then we see that Bitcoin might have also completed a 1-2 setup in this C wave, so it could come down like that. Again, this is speculative, but it's following the channel, and as long as it's following that wedge pattern, it is likely going to head down a little lower, but eventually there's a good chance to reverse. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to re-enter the orange support area. It already worked, this setup, but likelihood would suggest it, because so far it has failed to rally in an impulse after touching the support area. And if it comes back, support will be 249, 210, and 182. And target-wise to the upside, we're talking about 395. We can calculate that with more precision once we have a confirmed low in place for wave 4. That's my update about Bitcoin Cash. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.